parking lots that misdirect. I can't squeeze my mind between the lines and box up my thoughts. I dreamed of the pops I never knew. Did he look like me, and how did he walk? How did he talk, and why did he leave his little girl fatherless to crush beats on pavement and blackened concrete? Skid marks on upside down dreams. Mary Poppins and My Fair Lady, that just doesn't seem real to me. Can't get over the rainbow, too cold in the desert. Sunbeams telling lies behind scenes. Wallpaper hiding art, despair to tricky things. Madness on eclipse of harvesting moonlight. Plowed and pulled in all directions. Between rhythm and rhyme interludes or unsung preludes on steroids. Looking for my hero. I'm just looking for my hero. Have you seen my hero? So sweet, I kiss the streets. Make vows to the unknown. In the trenches is where I eat. Birth to babies, discarded feces wrapped in brown paper bags. Watching buildings burn as we all turn into ash. Entangled. In the end, we all turn into ash. I heard it said before that we work on our dreams so we can thrive. If not, we'll work on someone else's and then we'll die. So let me introduce myself to you. I am Wanda D. Hollis. Now the D is for Denise, a name given to me by my grandmother. And Wanda was given to me by my great-grandmother. So there you have it, Wanda Denise Hollis. Now some call me Wanda D, and my close friends and family call me WD. But either way, I'm just passing through. You see, I came by to inspire you to live beyond your dreams, to go past the clouds and travel on Mars if that's what you so desire to do. Let me assure you that I truly believe in you. Your visions and hopes are seeds planted in you, put there for a reason, perfectly designed for you. I believe that the universe is simply waiting on you. Let me ask you a question. What are your desires? What is that thing? You know, that thing that burns inside of you. That thing that nags you. What is that dream that used to ride with you? I am here to tell you. I am here to encourage you. I am here to let you know that it's not too late to take that dream off the shelf and give birth and let it kiss the earth and then spread it as though it was a dessert. I am enough. I am enough, and yes, you are enough. You, and you too are enough. Now live, knowing and believing that there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can't do. Why? Because together, we are more than enough. It's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen, and co-host Chimia Hill-Burton, author.
Yes, Chimia Hill-Burton.
Yes.
I'm in the building. How you doing?
How you doing? How's everybody on this nice night? Well, Queen, how was your holiday?
My holiday was really good.
It was really good. Well, you know what? Y'all come on in here. Come on in the room. This is the I Am Enough talk show. You know, we're on every first and third Sunday. I had to take these glasses off, so can't see with them, can't see without them. It's a crazy thing. But we're on first and third Sunday right here inside of the beautiful Status Network building. Yes, we are award-winning studio, you know, here locally in the ATL. I like to say that we dominate locally, but we expanding globally. Yes. So when you're in the building, you're in the right place
at the right time.
And this is the I Am Enough talk show, you know, where your dreams matter. We got some things popping off today that we're going to talk about. We have a live performer, number one
topping the charts, okay?
Right now.
A chart topper. Okay.
Celebrities in the building.
Okay.
Celebrities in the building.
Wait a minute, but what did they say again? I said chart topper. What did
Chart
they say?
topper.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, and this is the way to kick off the holiday season with live music, with high energy.
Way high energy.
With positive thoughts.
And, positive thoughts.
Positive thoughts.
Positive thoughts.
High energy, positive thoughts.
Yes.
We making a difference. And we're going to talk about, we're going to cover a couple things. One, I want to know, how everybody holiday went and how's it going. How we taking care of ourselves, how we celebrating life. And I also want to talk about this 2020 and what's in store for everybody in this 2020.
Yeah, we're trying to get popping in 2020.
Cause they, this is a whole new thing. This 2020 gonna be off the chain.
It's gonna be huge.
Now 2019 was a great year. I'm just let everybody know. I didn't know it could get better, but if they say, hey, why it can get better in 2020, then I'm all down for it.
I am too. I'm straight
down for it.
Too. I'm straight down for it.
Straight. She say straight down for it.
Straight down for it.
Is that a England thing? Straight down for it. Georgia thing?
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay. Well, anyway, we straight down for it. Okay. So let me just tell y'all a little bit of what's going on here, and a few mentions. For one thing, I want to talk about this wake up winning entrepreneur group on Facebook. Yes. So for those watching on Facebook, we got a lot of viewers, we got a lot of people watching from a lot of different places. But if you're on Facebook and you're an entrepreneur, you need a support system, some people to lock arms with, I just want to encourage you to come on over and join the group. It's free to join, and what we do in that group is phenomenal because we're constantly giving motivational tips, giving tools, how to market, how to sell your products, just how to stay connected to positive people, because it's hard being an entrepreneur sometimes. It can be really, really hard.
Very hard.
Yeah. And we got the winning evening news that's new to the platform. It's sponsored by the entrepreneur group, and what we do in that group is we want to elevate by interviewing other business owners. So on that team we have Mr. Jada Prince, we have Janelle Harris, and we all are contributors into that group, and anybody else, because we basically approve all of the posts that come through. Somebody say, you let people advertise their stuff. I said, well, yeah, that's part of the winning evening.
How you gonna win if you're not out there?
So don't be shy when you come in that group, and that's also a free group. And the cool part about that is if you want to be interviewed, all you have to do is send us an email and we can get you on the list of that. Now what I'm giving away tonight is some free stuff, so y'all get ready. Take some notes, okay? Tell them take some notes.
Take some notes. Notes.
Pen and pad, pen and paper. So here we go. My first freebie is this beautiful book for entrepreneurs or for people new in business, and it's titled Pitfalls to Avoid When Starting a Business. That's Pitfalls to Avoid When Starting a Business. You can get that at www.pitfallstoavoidwhenstarting a business. Now, there's a lot of free tips, resources, information. It's free. Download it, read it, take advantage of it, and put it to action. Y'all stop playing with yourself. Be reading all this information. Be like, I know. I can't tell. If you won't put it to action, then I can't tell. Don't they get on your nerve when somebody say, I know.
You ain't did nothing with it yet.
You ain't did nothing with it yet. What you know it for if you ain't doing nothing for it? So I'm gonna give y'all an opportunity to take advantage of that. Another thing is I want to tell them about this Wake Up Winter virtual conference. Listen, now here's your shot. We already got all the people all signed up. We about to start doing some mad marketing campaign. If you under a rock and I can't find you, it's my fault. I'm gonna take all full responsibility because I'm coming to look for you to tell you about this conference. This is the second annual conference. It's going to kick off right here inside the Status Network on July 5th. That's the first Sunday of the month, and with a few of the people that's participating, but it's going to be phenomenal. And I'm just going to say this: every area that you can think about that you need support in your life, you're going to get it from this conference. Every area, okay? From your health to your finance to your relationships, your business, how to do certain different types of businesses. There's people going to be coming in talking about specific businesses to do. We're talking about networking to its finest, and it's all virtual, so therefore you don't have to leave your home. You can sit back on your lazy boy
In your pajamas.
with your tea or your cold beverage or whatever else you want to keep you focused. Keep you focused. So we're going to do that, and that's going to kick off, like I said, January the 5th. I'm not sure how long it's going to go because it's something else when you're trying to converse with those many people that's going to be a part of this. So this may be a 2-week process. It may even be a 3-week process. But I'm just knowing that the process is going to be good.
All right, then.
You think it's going to be good?
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be excellent. That's right.
We need a bell on that one. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to kick that off and just kind of flow. Now, last year was our first one. It was phenomenal. It all originated from this book right here. This beautiful book right there, that Wake Up Winning No Matter What. And it was all about the people that's a part of that and all of the things that they bring in their businesses and services. So this year we have expanded out, and it's more people talking about a variety of things, but like we do, and like our whole core message is just to help one another, help build families. Strong families make strong relationships. Strong relationships make stronger business partners, and this sort of things. And you build on your community. Because, like we say, everything's connected, right?
Everything's connected.
You can't disconnect from what works. So that's what we're doing. And so friend, now, this is what I want you to do.
Okay.
I want you to introduce yourself,
For the people.
Yeah, for the people that don't know how phenomenal you are.
Hi, I am Chimia Hill-Burton. I'm the author of Beautiful and Hero, the unorthodox love story of Carla Nichelle Jacobs and Darius Phillips. It is available on Amazon right now. The Beautiful and Hero and Beautiful and Hero Love and Devotion, which is right here. I am available, and you can reach me on Facebook and Instagram at Author Chimia Hill-Burton. That's what I do and how I do it. I've been a co-host for a while now. I actually met Miss Wanda on an actual vending event for this particular book. So she is a phenomenal person, and I'm so happy and honored to be on the show with her.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that needed a bell. So if y'all want to call in for questions, do so. Give them the number where they can call in.
If you'd like to call in, you will call in at 470-251-4647. Again, that is 470-251-4647.
Great. So we just celebrated Thanksgiving.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and we're going to get into that. So so the question posed was the traditions of the holidays and people starting new traditions. I did something new this year that I had never did before.
Oh, what you do?
Well, I went we had a what do you call it with your friend? Friendsgiving.
Oh, Friendsgiving. Okay.
So we had a Friendsgiving, and what we did was we had a vegan, vegetarian meal plan. Okay. And everybody brought something, and it was delicious. It was really good. And then the conversation was like 5 women. Totally different because we also had a blog talk show that took place like before we broke bread. Okay. Yeah, so it was really cool, and they were talking about just different things. I think, one thing that I started talking about was this whole Black Friday thing. Yeah, so, and we'll get into that in a minute. Right. But the whole day was just really, really nice. The food was great. We talked, We laughed, you know.
That sounds awesome.
Just had a great time. Had a great time.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and it was different because as it started out, we were supposed to go to what is that? I was supposed to be going away, and my daughter was going away, and then that changed, and everything right.
How travel plans do.
Right. So I ended up cooking for Thanksgiving for her, but then I was going out, so I had to do 2 things, and it was just something. Yeah, it was just too much. I tell you, it was just too much. But so enough about me. What happened in your life on that day?
Okay, well, Thanksgiving, so my mother's Jehovah's Witness, and she doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. However, we know I believe it's my uncle's mother. We went over to her house, and we just went over there to hang out with her, see how she's doing, check up on people, because Thanksgiving is not just about, the holiday itself. It's about checking on family and seeing how people are doing, being around the ones you love, and everything else. So we did that, and we supported, and we ate, and then I went to work.
Okay, because you had to work that evening?
I did. Normally we would have done a potluck, but this year I don't think we got to. Last year we did, though. Last year we did instead of a friend's Thanksgiving type deal, we did a co-working potluck at work. Okay. So we usually do that, but we didn't do it this year.
Okay. But you were nice and full before you went in there.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You didn't get the itis, did you?
No.
Oh, that's good.
No, luckily.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get the itis either, and I think it was probably due to what we were eating. When you don't really eat certain things, you don't get that. Girls, and the people I was with, they were wizards and warriors, nutritionists, and all this other kind of stuff. So, we just had a great time talking about food and benefits and the pros and cons. And one lady that was there, she makes her own products, and she had an autoimmune something, I forget which one she was suffering with.
Like celiac disease or something?
I don't know which one, but she started creating her own products, and she knocked that bad boy on out of here.
Oh, wow.
And she got a whole new life now. She makes everything, like her toothpaste, and she had this boil, and no, that was somebody else. It was so many stories. But she makes her own products, and it's because she was like allergic to the products, and the products, store products, had caused her so much poor health. And she started making everything, and
I had a friend like that.
There it was. Yeah. So I don't know. So what are you going to do? Your birthday. Her birthday is Christmas.
Yes, it is.
Give it up. Yay. Yay. So I was going to say, what are you going to do? But shoot, it's your birthday.
It is.
It's your time.
It is.
So are you going to be in town?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be in town for my birthday.
Okay.
I plan to go out for my birthday.
I
usually
going? You going to shake a tail feather?
Go shake a tail feather.
Go shake a tail feather.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the family thing first, and we're gonna spend time with the family and everything else, and then after that, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have me some adult fun. Yes.
Adults. She's gonna be adulting.
Going to be adulting. I don't get to do it often.
Okay. And nothing wrong with a little adulting. Do you know where you're gonna adulting at? Have you planned it out already?
I'm still planning it. I'm still planning it, seeing who can come, because being that my birthday is on a holiday is difficult to get everybody to come out and participate in everything, because it's family time, and I totally get it.
Right.
So we're just trying to see where I'm gonna land, but I'm going out. I know I'm going out.
Okay. Well, you know what? This is one more thing I want to talk about. So, but before we get into that, I want y'all to check out this crazy clip of these people on Black Friday, and then we're gonna get into talking about that a little bit, because I got some thoughts in my head.
I got some stories.
Go ahead. Here they come. We're gonna move back so that we don't get in the way or trampled by anybody. But it doesn't look like there's gonna be any trampling.
people come in, and here it comes. Here they come. Things are going to get broken. Look at this. They're breaking down the signs even. Those doors, look, oh, they're breaking the door down. This is chaos. These shoppers are going wild. They've broken the door. Checkers' doors are broken. This is chaos. We have to hide in the corner here, otherwise we'll get run over.
Early for business in Norwich, but they needn't have bothered. There wasn't a shopper in sight.
Debenhams, we're standing outside. They laid on 1,000 staff from 4:30 in the morning. Each of them had a little survival bag ready for the onslaught.
You're the only one here, aren't you? Yeah.
Wow.
Can you believe that? I mean, do people still do that?
Yes.
I mean, I'm so unattached to that.
Yes, I am too.
That is so weird to me.
It's the deals.
It's the deals. I said, how many flat screen TVs do you know? Do you need?
Well,
Could you
people come out there
possibly
at
need?
least like 4 or 5. Some of them, they have
They
like
be reselling them?
some of them do, but some of them they have like you come in with like a group. Everybody splits into one section. That's why you see like people going in a group. They're all split into their one section to get the stuff that they're all going to come back to the car with.
That is crazy. Have you ever worked in retail before?
Yes, I've worked in plenty of different retail stores. I worked at Target, Kmart, Walmart, and Fry's Electronics. Oh my goodness. The stories that I could tell you about.
Tell
some
us,
of
you
them.
got a good story.
Let's see. The worst one that I actually encountered was probably when Fry's Electronics in Duluth had actually first opened up. We had our Black Friday. When I tell you the line was wrapped around the store 3 times. 3 times. We had an indoor cafe. The manager got hot chocolate. It was cold too. So those people outside in the cold waiting for us to open. And it's line wrapped around 3 times. We had given them hot chocolate to keep them, you know, saying
The people?
warm. Yeah, they had them out there giving them hot chocolate to keep them warm while they waited for the store. Boy, when them doors opened, it was like a herd coming through because in Fry's Electronics you got the metal walking little pad thing. So you hear people running in. We got calls. People were fighting in the video in the gaming department because they're trying to get these fighting over games. We got people, they calling and we're getting calls, and I'm up at the front, so I'm getting calls saying we need 911 because somebody done punched somebody in the face, and this is that and third because of a TV. And I was like, okay, so Duluth was outside. They come rushing in like it was SWAT and all them, and they're rushing to this section and that section. It was chaos. It was complete chaos. You got people who had, poor lady almost got trampled. A couple of people did get trampled. Don't bring your kids because that is not the time to be having them. You're going to get them lost. We had like 3-4 kids get lost, and they up there at the front crying. They mama still shopping.
They mama shopping. She don't care. She's like, child, I don't care nothing about them kids.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. That was one of the craziest ones that I dealt with.
Man, back in the day, I've done retail too, so I know I can't stand the prep and the holiday prepping and all the box unwrapping, and they want it this way and that way and all that kind of stuff. And what gets me is that I was like, what are these people coming from? And don't they understand that? And it just shows that the markup in retail is so high that I guess on Black Friday they really just mark it to where it's supposed to be all the time. That just shows you that it's like a high. And why don't we just smarten up and buy off season?
Okay, so a lot of
clearance racks.
The thing with Black Friday is, and I've seen it now, is that everything that's coming out now, you're not going to see until December. So everybody knows that even if you buy certain stuff, you're not going to see all the good stuff until December or no, right in Black Friday. They don't even put it out. So when you're walking in Walmart and you seeing all that stuff wrapped around in cellophane, everything else, you be like, that's not on the floor. Oh,
Girl,
no,
they
this
had
is
them same fryers for any other time. The same fryer, the same dehydrators,
some of
the
the
same flat screens. It be the same.
Some of the stuff do be the same stuff, but some of the stuff it does. It be the stuff they hadn't put out for Christmas yet. So they put it out a little bit earlier. And then other stuff they just trying to get rid of because it's overstock.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what my sister said. She was so funny. I was with them this weekend too. Oh, I was at a car party. Well, let me stay on target. I be all over the place in my mind and in my soul. But anyway, what I like to say is, y'all done made me forget now. I didn't forget.
You said your sister. You was talking about
yeah. So my sister was talking about the pocketbooks. You know how everybody be buying them, She's like, I'm asking people, you buying a, $2,000 pocketbook. Do you have $2,000 to put in it?
Put in it, yes. I ask my friend that a lot because she's a brand name hound.
To put in it or whatever, $300, however much it is.
I mean, the purses cost a lot, and I look at my friend because she love purses. Oh my goodness, she love purses.
But you get a disconnect.
And I look at her and I go, so you got $300 put back in that? In
your purse. If your purse ain't working for you, so this to ladies of the night
and guys
and the guys of the night. If you got a $4, $5, $10, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500 bag, that bag should be working for you. That's all I gotta say. Did you catch the live where I did was talking about the cell phones and how our cell phones, should be working for us as a business owner? Our cell phones should be working for us. To have your phone out making business transaction. So Black Friday that I was stressing with our group was for us to have our own Black Friday sales. Okay. So you have your own Black Friday sale. This is a fact. Now we can't argue with facts. It's factual that Black Friday is the biggest shopping day. It is the biggest shopping day. So why don't we figure out ways to get that money since people trying to give it up? And as a business owner, now you can't compete with probably Target with their specials, but you can be right outside that door saying, you know what, I got XYZ. Or call all your friends, tell everybody that you got some products that you want to sell and offer and come up with your discount. So I have been really, really pushing our group really hard to create their own content, create their flyers, do their lives, do their videos on products that they have. What we did here is I'm running this stupid advertisement sale. Only $12 you can get your business advertised on the show. $12. Like you see these banner ads up right there, $12. But not only just showing the banner, but I'll talk about your product as well for $12. Now that is, you want to ring the bell on that? Because that savings is ridiculous. I'm not even going to tell you how much the regular price is. I just want you to know that $12 is like a sneeze. And I was out at the Kwanzaa. I was here at the Kwanzaa Plaza thing that they had at the church, and I was talking to some of the vendors. They was like, I'm going to do mine right now. I was like, yeah, you should, because they had to pay $300 to be there.
Oh, wow.
I'm offering them something that's going to go continuous because we do archives. Our shows right now, we're in about 40 countries. We do archives in all of our categories. We constantly showing, rebroadcasting the shows and stuff. So if you market your business with our show, your flyer is going to be seen over and over and over again. We're going to talk about it, clip it out. So hey, come on board.
Yes, come on board.
Come on board. So yeah, so that's girl, we need a bell. So what is the likelihood of people stopping the Black Friday madness? What would you say?
The likelihood of somebody stopping Black Friday madness?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. I'm so
No, it's just the hype of it all. Everybody gets it. It becomes competition at some point. I know a actual family that do competitions. They get their families together, and everybody has to see what they can get. Yeah, it starts right after Thanksgiving. Everybody hurry up and eat, and everything else. Thanksgiving is kind of like a rush job, and then it's like, okay, the real thing is this challenge that they have, which is called the Black Friday Challenge. And what they do is they get their families together, and each family has to go to their respectable places or whatever, and then they all come back to one house and brag about
what they got.
Yeah, the deals they got, and how much stuff they got for the lowest price. And they have this price mark that they have. It's like, I think theirs was like $1,500 or something.
Wow. So you said something. You said a mouthful when you said Thanksgiving is like a rush job. And I remember back in the day where Thanksgiving was the most sacredest holiday up under Christmas, where everything was closed and you bet not leave out. Now the sales start, I think, like at 2:00 in the afternoon, or pre-Black Friday sale.
Yeah, the day
everything is like, oh, you don't want to wait till Black Friday. You can do it on Thursday.
You can.
So it's pre-Black Friday sales, and they're cutting into your time with your family.
They are.
You know, I mean, if you let them. Now you the fool if you let them.
That's true.
Ain't nobody they don't have no Black Friday gun to your head.
No.
I know they don't have one of mine.
I didn't even go out, so
So anyway, I want y'all to check out Chimia's video on her product. Her book promo. We're going to play her book promo. We're going to play our commercial, and when I come back, then I am going to bring up our special guest.
Yeah.
Okay. Did my producer leave? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.iamenough365.com.
I don't believe we were put together not to be together. And I don't believe there's anyone out there that can love me better. I don't believe that you know how much I miss seeing your pretty smile. Of course we had our ups and downs, but I gotta have you around because I feel it all over my body, feel it all over my body. I dream about you when I sleep, yeah. You're the one for me, you're the one for me, you're the one. All the signs say that ever since the day that we laid eyes on each other, baby, you're the one for me, you're the one. I don't believe.
Hey guys, we're back. We're back. And I want Chimia to again tell us how to get this book. And Chimia, tell them, we did this big show on the author, how to become an author and why you want to become an author and all that kind of good stuff.
Yes.
So tell them first of all, tell them again how to get the book real slow.
Okay. So you can get Beautiful and Hero and Beautiful and Hero Love and Devotion on Amazon and Barnes & Noble today. That's what you can do.
She cracks me up. Yes, that's what you can do.
Yes, that's what you can do. And what you do it now. It makes a great stocking stuffer.
Makes a great stocking
It
stuffer.
does for the holiday season. Yes, it does.
Yes. So y'all can get that book, and I got some specials too going on with the Wake Up Winning book. If you get that book, you'll get a free T-shirt. So you get an autographed copy of the book, you get a free T-shirt. The book is $20. The T-shirt is normally $20. But I'm gonna let you have that T-shirt. So all you gotta do is just send me a notification that you want that. And that's what we're doing with this book. That's my special for today on the show, is the Wake Up Winning book for the T-shirt for free. So are you excited? Looking forward to your new year going into 2020?
I am very excited.
Now tell me something that you're grateful for, because this is our Thanksgiving show, guys. And I can't wait for y'all to meet our other special guest. When he joins us, he's going to bring a lot of positivity too. And so some of these questions may be repeated again, so I just want y'all to get ready. Okay. That's what I'm telling the people. You gotta tell the people.
Tell the people.
You gotta tell the people.
Tell the people.
You just gotta tell, so they'll know what to expect. So, what you got going on for? I know. What was your gratitude? What were you grateful for 2019?
Oh man, I was grateful for so many things. One, you, definitely you, because this
tissue, please.
Yes. Woo, woo, woo. Because I was grateful because I'm actually really doing what I've always wanted to do. I'm really branching out with my dreams, and this is really like an amazing feeling. So I'm so grateful for all the opportunities that I've been given, all the opportunities that are coming next. Y'all gonna see me big, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get bigger. It's only gonna get bigger. So I'm extremely grateful for that. My family, my friends, all my supporters, my fans, everything. I'm just so grateful for it all.
Yeah. And if y'all missed it, y'all missed it. But Chimia was the first to have a book Q&A with her fans. Came to the studio, and they had a book Q&A. That was so
we
hot.
had fun with that. It was so
really
much
nice.
fun.
It was really nice.
It was.
You said something in your gratitude, and I just want people to understand, I'm not taking the credit for her coming out of her discomfort zone, because that's something that you decided to do.
Did.
And, I'm just glad that I was instrumental on helping push and kind of guide you in this direction. But you said something referring to just getting out of your way, getting the exposure and opening up, because like you said, I had met Chimia 2 years ago?
Oh, now 2
About 2 years ago. And she had never did any vending when she had this book. And she said, well, I'm an author, I got a book. I said, well, great. Well, are you selling the book? Who's buying the book? Where's the book at? And it was like, oh, it's online. And people think that when they come out with a book and they put something online, that's all they have to do. And that is so,
not sure.
That's the first start. That's like the first bite into that thing is just creating it. That's like your first breath of, I finished it. But then that's when the work begins.
Work begins.
And she said to me, I never did that. And I said, oh, baby girl, we need to talk. And it took us this long for her to really come into the full understanding of what's needed. So for anybody watching that wrote a book, you need a platform. You need a platform to keep the momentum going. You need to center yourself so you can get on stages or so you can get into rooms. It's called just entering into the room. Entering into the room where you can get going with everything that you need to have to work out for you in that department. So I'm proud of you. I truly am proud of you. What I'm so grateful for in 2019 is just the everyday appreciation of life.
Oh, yes.
Every day waking up with the understanding that that it's a blessing. You know, I don't have to wait for Thanksgiving to celebrate because I celebrate life every day. I don't have to wait, you know, for Christmas and all these other falsehoods. And there's nothing wrong with it because it's a way, it's tradition. Like we say, tradition versus new way. I always say that the new way, in my mind, should be for us to start celebrating more.
Oh, yeah. I do.
You know, for us to start celebrating more. In which that brings me to just, the funny thing is, remember we started the I Am Enough song?
Yes.
And we got your song. Chimia's song is hot. Addie didn't think so. Addie is the originator of the song.
She's the originator. She didn't want nobody on her platform. I ain't mad at her.
But she looked at Chimia's song and she said, "That's cool." That's her way of saying she don't care for it. She's like, "It's fine." So we had this. So I was asking everybody to do their I Am Enough
challenge.
Challenge, celebration. And the reason being is because, you know, this is the I Am Enough talk show, and our mission is just the mental state of I am enough to take action towards your dreams, you know. So one day I was out with a friend of mine, and he, you know, went up, and we was at this spoken word thing, and he did a video, or no, he did a song. He freestyled a song, and it was beautiful, and it's kind of like what started the whole revolution. So I just want everybody to take a look at that. It's really cute.
See, also I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle, and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone, did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic, I pay bills all the time. But I've been on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I grind. I am enough.
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 I am enough. Times right now totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the rough. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take the time. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough. But say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the 8C.
Hey, I am enough.
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 I am enough. Yes. I love that. I love that.
Yes. Yes, at one point I would play that song every day.
Awesome.
Cause that's the thing, how are you starting your day off is how your day will show up for you.
It's true.
And we have to say that and mean it, cause that whole I am enough, that is a absolute complete statement of being. So when you take that into anything that you do, whether it's you trying to start a new job, whether you're trying to quit a job, whether you just had a baby, or you found out you was pregnant, or whatever the case may be, you're like, I'm enough, because sometimes you be thinking that you aren't enough.
Yes,
especially during this time of year, the holidays can get very, very depressing for people.
It can.
So I want to put this out. I want anybody watching this video, or you see it later, you watching the live stream, you're here with us wherever you are, on your couch or in your car, and you're watching. Think about singing you an I Am Enough song. Think about putting your I Am Enough song together and then send it in to us. So then we can showcase it, we can have fun with it. And if you're local, you can come in and talk about what was your inspiration to write it. How did that really move you? Your sha-na-na-na-na. How did it stir it up? Because you gotta get excited for you.
Yes.
And holding on to things that don't serve you, holding on to bad thoughts and situations, it just takes up so much energy and so much space. I tell you, I had a conversation with my son the other day. I called him, and he was like, Mom, what's wrong with you? Your energy sound low. I was like, look at you. He checking me on my energy. But, he was right. He read it right. I said, yeah. He's like, well, I'll call you back later. And he hung up. I was like, okay, that's how I be doing. he hit me with the 1-2. He said, well, Mom, what's your energy?
Gotta fix that.
You gotta
fix that.
Fix your energy.
Go fix it.
So you want to be able to fix and maintain your energy. And how you do that is through what you're listening to and what you're watching. So that's why you have to watch who you be around. Mm-hmm. You have to watch what you say to yourself. You have to watch how you process things. Because a lot of times we can take things and we can go overboard. We can blow something totally out of proportion. And you're thinking like, why am I tripping with this? And it's not that big of a deal. So if it's smashing your energy, you have to re-shift it and get rid of it and do whatever you need to do. And so that's going to be my holiday gift to everybody, is the understanding that we can do this thing together. Because soon as that song came on, it changed the whole vibration of the studio. It's like, I am enough. 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 Yeah. And then he just dropped that beat. He just dropped that beat. That was like so cool. Yeah, so we're going to take a small break, you guys, and when we come back with more, so don't go nowhere, okay? Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the motivational queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.iamenough365.com.
I heard it said before that we work on our dreams so we can thrive. If not, we'll work on someone else's and then we'll die. So let me introduce myself to you. I am Wanda D. Hollis. Now the D is for Denise, a name given to me by my grandmother. And Wanda was given to me by my great-grandmother. So there you have it, Wanda Denise Hollis. Now some call me Wanda D, and my close friends and family call me WD. But either way, I'm just passing through. You see, I came by to inspire you to live beyond your dreams, to go past the clouds and travel on Mars if that's what you so desire to do. Let me assure you that I truly believe in you. Your visions and hopes are seeds planted in you, put there for a reason, perfectly designed for you. I believe that the universe is simply waiting on you. You see, I didn't always know that truth. Then one day I woke up and I saw my greatness staring me back. It gave me the courage to believe and see what others had seen in me, what others had encouraged me to be. You see, I didn't always feel I was good enough, so I dabbled and played around with my talent and dream, didn't think that I could make the cut. And then I discovered that I am enough. I am enough. And not because I live life perfectly. You see, I often break the rules, but it's because I finally decided to take greater chances, determined to take the shackles off. My voice, my hands, and my heart, celebrating freedom. Knowing and believing that I am enough. I am free to be all, yes, all that God has planned and planted for me. And like a bird that soars with no instructions, it just comes naturally. For my gift is to inspire you through these words. I hope you hear that my only mission is to encourage you. Let me ask you a question. What are your desires? What is that thing? You know, that thing that burns inside of you. That thing that nags you. What is that dream that used to ride with you? I am here to tell you. I am here to encourage you. I am here to let you know that it's not too late to take that dream off the shelf and give birth and let it kiss the earth and then spread it as though it was a dessert. I am enough. I am enough, and you are enough. We win together. Woven in the tapestry of love, it is the thread, and we are the bread that feeds the masses. It's our gift that changes classes. Don't take the semester off. School is still in session. And with the strength of Malcolm X, Dr. King, and Harriet Tubman, Langston Hughes, and my ancestors, pride, strength, and tenacity, and with the capacity running through my veins, for the magnitude does not compete with fame. It encompasses all that I am. No price tag or expiration date. It is the energy from the universe that impregnates to deliver to you my gift in a very unique way. You see, I am enough, and you are enough too if you choose to believe. I recall when I was a little girl. Listen closer. My mama told me that I was beautiful, smart, and I could do anything I wanted to do. Those words have played over and over in my mind and in my heart. It just took me a little while to understand the totality of the sound. Yes, it just took me a little while to understand the totality of the sound. But here I stand ready and willing to take my mountain and move on to new ground. And though the soil may be hard and work involved, see, I would only disappoint you if I didn't show up to bless you. It is my duty to prove to you that the greatest person you see, your reflection, it always stares back at you. I am enough. I am enough. And yes, you are enough. You too are enough. Now live.
We're in the studio.
Looks like American
He's
Idol
about
stage.
to perform. Jada Prince, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? Hello, world.
It's your man Jada Prince, and I'm so happy to be here on the I Am Enough talk show. And I'm about to perform y'all one of my oldies but goodies. It's called Where.
So I want y'all to sit back, relax, and we'll be right back.
Nordstrom bags in my hands instead of you. The telephone rings again. I wonder who could be calling me. Calling, ringing my cell phone, baby. The table is set for an extra guest. Bachelorhood used to be fun. Now I confess, this is getting old, and my nights are cold. I need someone to share my dreams. Where could she be? The woman for me. I am tired of feeling so lonely and empty. I've searched all my life, still I cannot find. I can't find the woman who will be my wife. Ooh, it's not that I deserve someone, especially when I think of all I've done, all of my love I lived just for Jeremy, Jada Prince, or whoever the hell you call me. I was so selfish. I lied, cheat, and steal with no shame, and play with others' hearts for sport and game. It seems like my past has come back to haunt me. Where could she be? The woman for me. 'Cause I am tired of feeling so lonely and empty. I've searched all my life, but still I cannot find. I can't seem to find the woman who will be my wife. Ooh, so tell me where. Can you tell me where? Can you tell me where? Where could she be? I gotta know. Can you tell me where? Somebody tell me where. Where could she be? Could she be in this room? What is her name? Will she break my heart? Will she break my day? I wanna know where could she be? I wanna know where. Can you tell me where? You tell me Thank you.
Did you hear me showing out?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to interview Jada Prince, and you're going to give us one more song, right?
I would love to.
Yay! We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and
again. Table is set. And extra gas.
You know, I feel like I don't know why that music get me high. I feel like so like
Yes,
that.
yes.
Like
that. Like hot.
Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
Okay.
Like that.
Amen. That's good. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take it.
So, welcome back to the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matters. Sitting to my left is Jeremy Johnson, aka Jay the Prince. And I just want to thank you so much for being here and blessing us. You got so many great compliments from the people watching.
Wow.
They was like, blow, brother, blow.
Wow.
Yes, they were.
You're not just making that up.
No, I'm not making it up.
Wow.
I'm not making. And if we had our hearts and stuff coming across the screen, then you could have seen it.
Wow. It's all good.
It was phenomenal. And
Thank you so much.
yeah, you know, and people have to understand why you do what you do and the passion that you put behind it. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, when I met Jada Prince was at the Who's Got That Vibe. Shout out to Kira O for opening up that platform. Right. Because if it wasn't for her,
that's right,
then I wouldn't have met you.
That's right.
You know, so give homage to what homage due.
Amen.
So thank you, Kira O. And Kira O brought this platform back. It had been away for a while of artists coming to showcase their talent. Well, when Jada Prince hit the stage, I seen an artist perform.
Wow.
You guys, he was kind of like in this one little area, but let him go to a club and be performing. Y'all, cocktails would be turned over, and he will be coming. He throws his hat off. He might take off his shirt. I mean, he performs.
So tighten up his belly.
He goes all the way in for a super duper great performance, and that was the attraction that I had instantly. It was like, this is a person that I want to help, push, promote, be a part of, grow, whatever. And But he's famous anyway. He's toured the world. He's did a lot of great things. So I'm gonna shut up and let you get in there.
Well, first of all, Wanda, I just want to say thank you because truly, no matter how famous or how known we are, we can always stand to be more known and get more exposure. And so, as I get older and prayerfully wiser, I just simply ask God to give me platforms that will allow me to continue to spread the messages that have been placed in my heart. And so, as you said, I am thankful that, over the course of my living, I have been blessed to do a lot of work domestically, but, through up and down the East Coast, mostly East Coast. I think I've performed once on the West Coast. But then I was, blessed to have the opportunity through a dear friend of mine, Vanessa Ferguson. Shouts out to her.
Shout out.
Yes. Vanessa Ferguson of The Voice. So if y'all haven't seen her, you can still go back and watch that performance. But, through her networking and through our friendship, I was able to network with a company, L Live Productions, that was able to take a chance, that decided to take a chance on me and give me an opportunity to, share my gifts with, 9,000 miles across the ocean. And that truly was one of the greatest experiences of my life, just being able to perform, overseas, not knowing anybody, leaving home, leaving family, leaving loved ones, leaving, that quote-unquote security blanket, and just saying, you know what, hey, I'm willing to live this dream, God. I'm willing to really step out on faith and trust and believe that this thing that you put inside of me is not just for me, but it's for those people that you will bless me to come in contact with. And just to be able to do that for 3 years was just absolutely amazing. And even to perform in other languages, Chinese or Mandarin, and as well as Thai, that's just a blessing in and of itself. Those experiences are just priceless, and I will forever cherish those.
Wow. So you speak all of those other languages?
Speak not so much, but anybody who can read and study and get a tutor and learn how to sing in another language. That's Beyonce.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
Janelle says, spread that national love in the universe.
Amen. Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate that. That is the plan, and I hope you will help me. So please, if you don't follow me just yet, please do. I'll go ahead and plug my Instagram since I'm up here. That's Instagram.com/Jada Prince and Facebook.com/Jada World.
Yes.
Help me spread that love.
Help him spread that love. So tell us, how did you get started in music in the first place, and where are you from originally?
Okay, so originally I was born in New Jersey. I'm the third oldest of 6 children. 3 of us were born in Jersey, and 3 of us were born in the Carolinas. I, being in the top group, was born in Jersey. And as far as discovering my love for music, I'm like so many others. It was in church, We grew up Pentecostal holiness. Hallelujah. I don't know if y'all know nothing about that.
A little bit. Keto.
Okay, well, I know EKOC. I was taught that tongue the other day from one of my girlfriends. She taught me EKOC. I said, that sounds real good. I'm going to use that next time I'm in church. All that spells is coke, though. But anywho, I grew up Pentecostal holiness. And so, we were, of course, we had beautiful choirs, wonderful choirs. And I'll never forget, I was 6 years old, and I want to say I was, on the choir, and they gave me this solo part. And at the time, at 6 years old, my voice was like, yay, high, and I was like a first soprano or something like that. And I'll never forget, I was singing this song, and my mom was in the audience, and she was like, who's that girl singing? And I was like, that's no girl, that's your son's voice, But that's when I discovered my love for music. I was at least 6, and I started writing at 13, and it's just been music ever since.
Do you remember your first song that you wrote at 13?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, but I know my mother threw it. My mama threw it away. You met my mama, okay? Because that was not of God. My first songs were not of God. So my mama, she inspired me to throw my first set of collections away. But the beautiful thing is, as we've gotten older and have gotten more learned, I want to say, just through life and through you know, our spiritual experiences. You know, she embraces my talent. She be like, my baby got a show, and she'll try to be there. So yeah, but no, I don't remember the name of my first song ever written. I can take you to about 17. 17. Yeah, I think that when I was 17, I wrote a song called "Stimulate."
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds a little risque too.
Actually, it's not really.
Okay.
No.
It wasn't as bad as the one at 13 when Mama had to throw away.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And even then, you know, the funny thing is, at 13, I wasn't really writing like "get me," but it was just the fact that it didn't have the name of Jesus in it. And so it was not the business.
No, sir, and no, ma'am. Yes. So let me see. I got comments here. Keep up with my comments.
Hey, y'all, keep making comments, please and thank you.
Keep up. Oh, okay, well that one's for me. Oh, Janelle, you so sweet. Wanted to keep you pushing. Okay, so what is you now? You weren't always like right now. You're fully focused on your career.
This is true.
Tell them a little bit about your study of schooling and what you have been doing up to this point.
Okay, so after high school, take y'all back really briefly. Of course, my father, if you were a Johnson in the Johnson household, you were taking your black to college, right? And you know, I'm blessed because I am a first generation college student. So I'm thankful for that, because I feel like that, you know, it just kind of set an example or set the precedent for my younger sisters and brothers. But I went to South Carolina State, studied English. That wasn't what I started out studying, but that is what I graduated with. That's the degree that I graduated with. And so shortly after coming out of out of college, I just went into education. And so from 1999 to 2000, I want to say 3 it was, I devoted my time to educating our youth. And I've always been in love with the middle school age group. I did teach 2 years of high school at a high school in North Carolina, Durham School of the Arts. But I just, even with that, and I feel like I was a great teacher. I mean, my students would tell you, former students of mine would tell you I'm a pretty great teacher. But that just wasn't, I felt like my dreams and my passion, many of them were getting squelched, because unfortunately I feel like for public schools, and particularly public schools that, I always have to get careful when I get to this part, for public schools that are responsible for educating predominantly African American students who are part of low income households, I feel very strongly that those schools don't really do much to encourage creativity within the teachers. They may say it on paper, but then when you get behind closed doors, you're like this. You feel like a robot, and you have to follow all of these guidelines and just these tenets that have been set before you. Very few that really have anything to do with educating, wholly a child. So I just, this, on my second attempt, which was May of 2019, I said, you know what, God, I've tried to leave before. I guess the season wasn't right, but it's now a freaking never, and I'm going after my dreams. I'm going after my dreams. I'm going full steam ahead. If I have to be prostitute of my music, then that's what I'll do. Y'all caught that, right? But no, I'm like, whatever, by any means necessary, I'm going to follow my passion, and that's what I committed to as of May of 2019. For those of my friends who like, what you doing, you 45-year-old man, you ain't got no side. You know what? I'm an entrepreneur. That's what I'm doing. I'm walking in entrepreneur shoes, and everybody ain't cut out to walk in these shoes. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I work a little job to keep the bills paid, but I keep my focus on being an entrepreneur.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Proud of you. Proud of you. And it was so funny. Look, you got a bill. Chimia gave you.
I appreciate that bill. I love bills.
Yes. And so, if anybody wants to call in with questions from you, give them the number to call in. Y'all might have a question for Jada Prince.
Have any questions? Okay.
You might want to get on the call.
470-251-4647. Again, that's 470-251-4647.
Yes, Jada, and you know we were celebrating. We were talking about the holidays.
Yes.
So just switching gears a little bit.
I love it.
What? Now, how did you celebrate? Did you celebrate?
Yes. I'm loving the fact that and I'll try to think. Okay, people are like, well, we shouldn't be calling it Thanksgiving because Native Americans this and that and the third, and I don't dismiss that, but I don't know of a greater term for it than Thanksgiving, because it's about being thankful. It's not so much what we call it, but it's the heart and the energy behind what we're celebrating. And so for me, Thanksgiving is all about being with my biological and my immediate family if I'm able to. But then that I just went home a couple of weeks ago, I didn't feel the need to do that. So the next best thing is to be with friends that are local. And so I'm just so grateful that, all this love that oozes out of me, people like adopt me into their families. And so I was,
always have somewhere to go.
Yes, absolutely. So I went to a girlfriend of mine's home, my best girlfriend, Jamelia Bayless Stroud. Hey girl. Her and her family. I've been blessed to be friends with this young lady for over 20 years. Yes, yes, for over 20 years. We met, I think, like first day of college, and have been aces ever since. So it started out at her mother's house where we ate, and then I spruced up, got a little deodorant on me, and then I went to my next girlfriend's home and ate there, played some spades, kicked some blood, and then I went and I shook a little tail feather. I was like, I'm enough.
You gotta come up with you gotta do your song.
Oh yes, I'm gonna hook that up.
Okay, I know you. So did you like MC classes?
Absolutely, yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
You have to look him up. Y'all have to look up MC Class on YouTube. He is definitely he's not new to the game.
Let's work together, bro.
He was fire back in the day, and he said like now his goal was like to do more conscious.
Okay.
And like you were saying, it's hard to get us to say that we're enough.
It is. Ooh, you make me want to elaborate on that.
Yeah, elaborate. I brought it up for you to elaborate on it.
It's just like, it's so funny how, a song can be out there, yeah, bitch, thought, and we be like, I'm a thought. By the time somebody try to get you to be like, yo, I'm black and I'm proud, we be like, black and proud? What's that? We're a special people.
Yeah.
And that concerns me because it's interesting how I listen to the radio just enough to keep myself abreast of the sounds and the instrumentation that's being used on tracks, because as a writer, of course, I have to be do my part to stay relevant in the music that I create. But what I won't do is compromise my standards. And it's just it just, as I'm listening to the radio as sparingly as possible, it's like the same 5 songs in rotation, and very few, if any, of those songs really uplift us. Have anything to do with raising our consciousness level, or raising our vibrations, raising the positive self-image that we have for each other. But no, easy, really. I'm surprised and I'm really kind of honestly disgusted, by how easy the P word is thrown around in music, and it's just like, but again, it's like, but it sells because we're allowing it to sell. And I just, I challenge us to see ourselves as greater, to say I am enough, and no, you will not refer to me as a piece of meat and a piece of
snacks, patty whack. What you say?
I see the same thing in like urban literature. We were talking about that during the author's show. We were talking about how things are just so it can get so vulgar sometimes, and it's like, is that the only thing that you think that you can write, or the only thing that you think you can sing about, or whatever, that is going to get anyone's attention? And that's why you try you and me, and I try to write things that still have the drama, because we all like a little drama.
Yeah.
But still tasteful enough to be like, oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. And then too, like what's like how my grandmother used to say, like, show up with your clothes on so he can guess what's up under them. Right. Not showing up with I was watching something very interesting, just speaking on this whole image thing. It was on Instagram, and it was the music. They had the music playing, and everybody in the club had no clothes on. Like the girls had bodysuits cut, and they would be dancing, and they had their hands, you know, in front of themselves, and like the whole thing. So the guy that was recording, he's just recording all the girls, and they're all standing there. Nobody's dancing together. It's like they're all just doing their own little gyrating with no clothes on. I mean, literally, this was at a Jamaican club, and you know, the house music was going, and it was just, the music was good, but nobody was dancing. Nobody was dancing together, but everybody was on their whole sexual, you know,
I want to show off
expression, just everything being shown. So
can I touch on that one more time? You know, it's interesting you say that, because you know, as an artist, as a writer, I'm really not one for censoring people's art form. However, I do think that as an artist, I do have a responsibility to govern the art that I make. You know,
absolutely.
You know, I have a mother, I have sisters and brothers, I have a father, and while I don't live for them, I live so that my legacy can be honored by them. If that makes any sense.
That makes perfect sense.
And the last thing I want to say is that, you know, I didn't get to see this video that you're speaking of, but it does make me think of many of the video images that are surfacing on the internet. I actually just read an article where, and y'all excuse me, I don't mean to gross y'all out, but it all speaks to this thing of, you said people weren't really dancing together, but they were kind of like showing off their own. I call it attention seeking. We are in a serious,
we are,
I think, place right now where social media is, I think, making us, or inspiring, or somehow encouraging us to be on our most heinous behavior, you know, for the sake of some likes, some views, some attention, you know, and it's just, you know, while we all do love attention, there's good attention and there's
bad attention.
So
not so favorable attention.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Not so favorable attention. And I guess it's something that you, as an artist and as an individual, you just have to keep doing your part of it.
Yes.
Just like we have this platform. This platform is for those that's seeking a positive platform, because we have different platforms, and some of them will gladly say, bring me your nakedness and exploit yourself. But here, you know, our platform is to give you that encouragement, that push, that, you know, that yes you can, you know, that family of support,
right?
You know, and that's what so everything that we do, we have to be very intentional about it, very deliberately. And like you said, I love when you say you want your legacy to be respected,
right?
You know, by those people that you love and care about.
Absolutely.
You know, because although we do say, hey, you know, it doesn't matter. Some will, some won't, you know, like what you do, no matter what you do, whether it's positive or negative.
True.
But the fact that you have to be able to sleep good at night, you know.
And
you do. And you
yes.
sleep real good. So what are some of your thankfulness, your gratitudes during Thanksgiving? I mean, you did share having your friends to.
Well, yeah. Honestly, this is a topic we can go on about forever. I mean, you know, there's so much. I'll tell you, I borrow from my brother. My youngest brother is Ron Johnson, who says, "After breath, everything else is extra."
Oh,
that is a really
y'all need to write that down.
To me, you know, I start out by being thankful for that, because as long as we have breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity to create whatever dream we envision or we imagine that we could create. So I'm thankful, again, just to start out with breath, and then of course to have, you know, my body functioning, you know, without being, strained to a medical bed or to a wheelchair, just to have the full functioning of every part of my body. I'm thankful for that, to have a mom who loves me, a father who loves me, sisters and brothers, for you, for this young lady. I'm thankful about writing my first book.
Yes.
I'm thankful about, I'm thankful for just the opportunity to perform today. I mean, I could go on and on, so you might want to stop me now.
Well, okay, well, just tell us. You let the cat out the bag.
We can come back to the cat.
No,
put the cat back in the bag.
Cats are hard to contain. Once they come out the bag,
you can't go run around.
They just start running around, jumping all over the place. Yeah, it's not. You don't. Have you ever had cats?
Yes, I have.
So cats don't. They play by their own rules.
They do.
You say come, they look at you like, what? I'm not. What do you have for me that I'm coming over?
Right.
Why am I about to waste this energy coming to you?
True.
They don't care nothing about none of that.
This is true.
You got some food. You say, come on, eat.
Then they come a little bit. If they want to. If they hungry at the time.
Right. So you let the cat out the bag.
Okay.
So tell us about this book you got coming out.
So I am super excited. This is an idea was given to me. I want to say a couple of weeks ago when I was having a spiritual session. I want to call it with some good friends of mine, and it was just put on my heart, to cover relationships, and. That's the word I want to use right now without giving away too much. But to cover relationships from a male's perspective. Because I think a lot of times when we think relationships, we cover the women's perspective so much. But how often do we really stop and talk to men and get their take on relationships? And I'm not just talking about one type of man. I'm talking about a multiple or a cross section of men. So that's as much as I want to say right now. But I'm super excited.
I got more questions because you ain't said enough.
Okay.
So have you played around with the you're going to get their take on relationships, but what is it that you're going after in their take on relationships? And tell us about who are some of the people that you'll be talking to.
So I guess the ultimate take I want to explore is intimacy, specifically intimacy.
Ooh,
what does that mean? What does that look like? And so in order to tackle this particular subject matter, I am speaking with a cross section of men. I will say, at this point, black men of color. Men of color, not necessarily black, but men of color. So, sorry, white people, catch me on the next one. But men of color, and again, from different facets of life. Unemployed, employed, haven't been to prison, haven't been free all your life, married, single, straight, gay, ugly. No, God, don't make ugly. Attractive, maybe less attractive. Just the whole cross section. As many different differences as I can compile. That's who we're going to explore.
Okay,
with this topic.
You like that? I like it. Yeah. See, most women like that.
Okay, come on, women.
Most women like that. I'm so excited for this whole project to be in the works and when it comes together. And so, when will you be releasing your book?
My first book will be released Mother's Day of 2020.
Yes.
So, fellas, you're talking about a great gift for your mom, a great gift for your girlfriend, a great gift for your lover if you have one. I don't care. I don't discriminate. Just, it's a great gift. Yeah.
And okay, so tell them also now, when are you going to start pre-sale?
Pre-sales will begin January of 2020. That's so hard to say. I was almost about to say 2019. We're done with 2019.
We're about done.
Stick a fork in it.
Day 2, December
2nd? Is it already?
December 2nd, yeah.
Jeez.
We got less than 30 days.
Jeez Louise. So I got to get on it. But yes, guys, pre-sales will begin January 1st, 2020. So you can definitely go ahead and start putting in your orders because it's going to be... Ooh, I'm going to take you on a ride. I'm going to take you on a serious ride. I hope y'all ready.
Yeah. So are you going to be doing a lot of promotional
Yes, I'm going to be promoting strongly along with my wonderful business partners and management team. We're going to be, you're going to see us more here on the I Am Enough platform. You'll be seeing us on Status Network and a whole bunch of others. So y'all, all I can tell y'all is to stay tuned. You want to follow me? That's the best way. Follow me, follow Wanda, and you're going to know what we're doing. You'll know the moves that we want you to know.
Fabulous.
And you won't know more than we want you to know until it's time. Period. Boo. And then let's say the ratchet girl.
Yes, darling.
I want to switch gears for a second.
Okay, switch them.
Okay, so we're going into holiday season, and we did talk about this, but we were going to talk about another topic that we were going to talk about. We want everyone to be safe this holiday season.
Absolutely.
Okay, because the trafficking is a real deal. It's a real deal thing. And I didn't want to get too heavy, but I didn't want us not to speak on it because the holiday season is very much upon us. Want everyone to be safe out there. Pay attention to, your environment, where you're going to, where you're walking, because it's going to be so busy. You're not going to be able to pay attention as much as you want. You're going to be focusing on your shopping and everything else, but you really do need to focus on if you're going somewhere, make sure that if you go to certain places that have escorts, get escorted to your car, ladies. Do not walk to your cars alone. Try to go shopping with your buddies so that you'll have somebody there also with you, and make sure that you're paying attention to where you're parking and cars and different individuals that are actually walking around, especially when you're going home. If you're going home, and I know that this is a big thing for some females, if you think that you're being followed, make an unexpected turn. If the car comes behind you, then you know that you need to go to a safer location. If the car follows you to where you're in your neighborhood or your residential area, don't go straight home. Ride around, go to a neighbor's house or something, and see if that car is going to stay or walk, and you park, and you can better protect yourself. We want everyone to be safe this holiday season. That's what I wanted to make sure I touched on.
Well, I think that was worthy of a switching gears, because we definitely want to keep and just always have like a buddy that you can let somebody know, and I think that's true for anybody. Sometimes we get so independent. I know I'm good with moving by myself. Like I'm just I'm doing this, and so I let people know where I'm going, and have that thing on our phones. iPhones are the best because they could do that find me thing, and you can always find somebody. So thank you, Miss Chimia.
Get like that 82-year-old grandmama who kicked. Y'all saw that? The video of the 82-year-old weightlifting lady who was able to fend herself against the burglar.
Yes.
In her home.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes. Get strong.
Get strong. Get strong, women. Get strong.
Yes. Make sure you have some mace and some something to protect you. If you're taking an Uber or a Lyft, make sure that you screenshot that information that's supposed to be given for the person who's supposed to pick you up. Give that to at least 3 people. So just in case and make sure they know that you're going, and contact somebody when you arrive, so that you know that someone knows that you got there safely.
Great. So what are you going to be doing for the Christmas and the New Year holiday?
Writing.
And you just finished the play?
I did. That was such a great experience. I was a part of the cast for Little Shop of Horrors that was put on by Mark Square Studios in Orange Box Theaters, and it was just such a blessing because I auditioned as an ensemble member and was able to snag the part of a lead role in the form of Mushnik. So that was we did 7 great shows, sold out, like standing room only last show. It was ridiculous, and just from that, just so many other doors just keep opening. So step out on faith, people. That's all I can tell you. Step out on faith and watch it work.
I love
watch it work. You do the work and watch it work,
because it works every time.
Yes.
So are you gonna be in town?
That's a good question. I haven't decided yet. I'm sure I'm going to be in town partly, but I may decide to skip town a little bit. Why you want to come?
Skip a town. I might want to come.
Hey, we see. We can do something.
Chimia's birthday is the 25th.
Okay. So you let me know how you gonna be partying, and I might be willing to slide on through.
Okay. Slide on through.
Shoot, I might slide on through with you.
Hey.
So what do you have? I know. So you got the book coming up. And that's going to keep you busy because you're going on tour with this whole book campaign.
Yes.
This is a booking campaign, guys. This is what happens when you get the right people in your circle and to move you in certain places. So, and you're going to be doing some writing, and you also going to be starting a show.
Yes, FM Talk. I love the sound of that. FM Talk. Okay, that stands for. It's not a curse word, y'all. But I'm sure I will be doing some cussing on the show. But that FM Talk stands for Food and Music Talk. FM Talk.
FM Talk.
FM Talk. That's right. I think it's going to be. I know it's going to be awesome, because what two things go better together than food and music?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess you could throw in sex, but I mean, this is a family show, right?
Well,
but hey,
we always teeter-totter.
But yes,
we're adults at the same time.
We're gonna keep it G-rated for now. FM Talk. FM Talk. That's one of the things that
FM Talk.
That's what we're working on. Got a lot in the works, and so much of this, honestly, again, I want to pay homage to where homage is due. We can have so many ideas inside of us, but it really does take motivational people, us surrounding ourselves by motivational people to sometimes help bring these ideas that we've allowed to lie dormant out. And so I want to say thank you, Wanda, because a lot of the opportunities that I am experiencing have directly and indirectly been a result of our meeting that fateful day at Cafe 290. So
that fateful day puts a lot of things together.
Amen.
Yeah, so and that's what it's all about. It's all about just getting your own pusher.
Like that.
You got to get your own pusher. She's your own person to kind of help you.
She gonna push us clean out the nest. You don't even know.
And that's all I know. and it's funny because I either push people towards their thing or I push them away from me.
You gonna get pushed
I love it.
Yeah, she gonna get pushed towards the cliff. She gonna push you over the cliff.
One push or two push. It's just it's like a push. We pushing and we going together, or we pushing and.
That's a great way to weed out the weeds.
Yeah,
it really is.
Because it's a lot of. It's not enough to be talented. It's not enough to be great doing certain things. It's like, what are you doing with the information? Like, after you read the book and you get the principles, how quickly do you put the principles into action? This is an action game. Love is an action word.
Yes.
You can't. It's very hard to stay depressed if you're in action. We get depressed when we get out of. You want to hit the bell?
I do.
You can say it. Go ahead and get the bell. Bam!
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Action word.
Yeah. But it's so true. Think about how when you sit around and you start formulating all the why you can't. It makes you be still. But when you're moving into the action of things and you're figuring out as you go, like, okay, the first thing I need to do, get dressed. Next thing I need to do, eat, whatever, exercise, whatever. The next thing I need to do, like, get in my car, go, get out. Nothing happens when we just sit around and then we get to thinking all these dark thoughts.
In our heads, yes.
And our heads mess us up. That's why I want to give a plug out again to that group, Wake Up Winnie for Entrepreneurs, because I put a lot of work in this group just on my heart. Just because I know that somebody needs to hear this, somebody needs to know. It's like you get that one bad phone call and you think, I can't do it. That one bad situation from a good friend or something like that, you think, I can't do it. The disapproval of family members, and then they'll say, I can't do it. So you need somebody to push you. You need a pusher in your life. Because if you don't have a pusher in your life, then chances are you're not going to stay motivated. And you do have to do a self-awareness. You have to do your self-evaluations and know where you are with yourself and what do you have. And what happened was when you came to me, Jada Prince, you already had your reason. It's easy to work with people that have a strong reason, a strong desire of what they want. it's hard to show people what they can have if they don't even know what they want. See, I can put any plan together, but then it becomes my plan.
Right.
Not yours.
You know, and
Absolutely.
I'm quick to say, I don't want to put all of I don't want to interject too much because then it'll be my thing. And I'm not trying to do that. It's just that I'm trying to, the goal is only to let's marry all of these things together.
Yes.
And create this beautiful family.
I love it.
You know, and that's how we roll, right?
That's how we roll.
So when y'all see this effing talk, that's gonna blow y'all mind. Cause Jeremy is a cook too. He cooks.
Oh wow.
He's a Chef Boyardee. So you know when you got all of that going on, yeah, we can't lose. Let me see. You got some comments. You had a bunch of hit load of.
Siobhan told me to
like,
tell you hi.
what did Siobhan say?
She says, "Hey, Wanda." She said she needs a pusher. She said she needs a pusher.
Well, come on. Let me be your pusher, girl.
Come
Let me
on,
be your pusher. Shimmy can sing too. Hit a beat.
What you want me to do?
I don't know. Sing your I Am Enough song.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, you gotta hit a beat because we gotta go. We are almost time. It's almost time for us to wrap it up. You gonna hit a beat?
Oh no.
You're not gonna hit no beat? Okay. She said not today,
Not
but
today.
you heard her,
Yes,
right?
yes, I did. I heard that note.
Okay.
Like, me.
Me. So, Felicia said, "Good evening, kings. Good evening, queens, and the one and only Jeremy Johnson."
Hello, Felicia.
She said, "I wish I could be there." And then she said, "Jeremy Johnson, can sing, keep doing your thing, keep moving in spite of your situations and obstacles."
Thank you, Felicia. I love
Yes,
her.
so she is that's our songbird. That's another songbird.
Yes, she is.
So you know, I just really feel honored, like I said, to have both of you sit to my left and my right on this special day because going into the new year, you know, the 2020 it's a new decade that we're going into. So we're not just going into a new year, but we're going into a new decade.
Yeah.
Now,
Are you ready?
That is really, are you ready? And if you're not ready, you got to get ready. You got to sit back and visualize. I want to say this before I forget. Let this season right here that we're wrapping up the end of the year, let that be a time of a lot of self-reflecting. Because you have to really, really say what you're good at and what you're not. And those things that you're not good at, don't try to always be better. Try to figure out a way how you can get somebody else to be in the place of that. What I mean is, if you can't, say you're not the best organizer, don't try to read the books to learn how to become an organizer. Level up on what you're good at. Pass off what you're not good at.
That's right.
Okay.
This is how you really can protect your energy. Because see, your talents is like, some talents come natural and some talents, you know, and all talents you have to keep working at, because
It's true.
just because you sing, you got to sing every day.
Okay.
You got to practice them chords every day, you know. But a lot of times I see people waste a lot of times in trying to do everything. Oh, I want to do that, and not just
I can be like
not just do everything, but it's a distraction. So if you're focusing on writing, then write. You know, and if somebody else needs to come along and say, you know what, let me wash the dishes, you keep writing. Don't go over there and try to, you know, oh, I just want them to wash a certain kind of way and can't nobody wash my dishes but me or whatever. You got, you know, like hire somebody that likes to do the washing of the dishes or the shopping at the stores or whatever. I'm talking my stuff now. The grocery. Hire somebody else to do that.
The making of the bed, the laundry.
You got the line and the folding of the clothes.
Oh, God.
Like, let somebody else do that, because it's people that like to do that.
Yeah.
People that like to be organized. Well, tell us, what is this last song you're going to hit us with.
Oh, yeah.
And why? And also go around. Let's start right here with you.
Okay.
Tell people how to get in touch with you again.
Hi.
Before you know it, we'll be outside.
Yeah. Okay, you can reach me. I'm Chimia Hill-Burton. You can reach me on Instagram and Facebook as author Chimia Hill-Burton. And get my books, Beautiful and Hero, on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Great. Oh, and before that, Felicia said she wanted to give a birthday shout out to her daughter. Can you see that?
Karina Lewis.
So shout out.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to your daughter.
All right. See there. See, both of them was about to start singing. Okay. So, Jeremy, let them know how to get in touch with you again.
Ladies and gentlemen and people of all over the world, please get in touch with me via Instagram. That's Instagram.com/Jada Prince, and that's spelled JDAPRYNCE. Once again, that's JDAPRYNCE. You can also get in touch with me at Facebook, Facebook.com/Jada World. Go watch some videos on YouTube, YouTube.com/Jada Prince. And yeah, get me on Twitter too, Twitter.com/J_the_Prince.
Yeah. Okay, so with me, and I got just a couple more announcements here. Check out the website, IamEnough365.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, the I Am Enough Talk Show. And of course, if you want to follow me personally, that's okay. But I'm more concerned with the show, following the show, I Am Enough Talk Show, and also the Facebook page of I Am Enough Talk Show. Make sure you follow Manifest TV and Status Network here on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We everywhere. But I want you to think about if there's anything that you have going on and you need a good, solid platform to come and express yourself, consider the I Am Enough Talk Show.
Yes.
You can send an email to IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com. That's IamEnoughTalkshow@gmail.com. And as Chimia say, be very safe this holiday.
Yes.
Please do.
Watch around. Don't overspend. Don't overeat. Do your self-reflections. Take care of yourself. And get mentally prepared for going into the new millennium.
Yes.
This is a new,
Yes.
See, this is a new decade. Now, this is deep. This is not just a new year, but we're about to enter into a new decade. So do everything that you have to do. Clean your house up, clean your car out, do all that stuff. Don't take all that mess into that new year, to that new decade. So, take time for yourself. And Jeremy is going to be performing his song. We will be here next. We will be here next in 2 weeks. We're going to have our Women in Biz, and we're going to do a very, very special show. When is it? The 17th?
That should be the 15th.
The 15th. Okay, the 15th will be our show, and we're going to, so Jeremy is going to take us out, you guys. Make sure you like, invite, and share, and always, always know that we at the I Am Enough Talk Show, we support and we love you. Okay.